Hey guys, Josh with the Wonder Lounge Bus. Today I'm going to show you the campground we've been at for the last couple of days. It's the Castle Rock Ponds National Forest up here in the Michigan Upper Peninsula. Let's check it out. Now, being a national forest, there are no actual amenities here. It is boondocking for sure. However, also being a national forest, you're able to come in here for as much as 2 weeks at a time, and it's a free spot. And this is a beautiful one. Check out these lakes. There are fish in these lakes. We didn't have any luck catching any, but there are catfish and rainbow trout for sure. They actually stock the rainbow trout in here, but we didn't have any luck with them. Now around the lake, there's a couple of spots that you can park at and camp. I don't think there's anybody over on this side at the moment. Over here, you want to maybe be in something smaller. If your car or tent camping, or you've got a van or maybe a little bus, you'll be all right. If you've got like a bigger RV, you're probably not going to want to come over to this side of it. There's actually like a little nook right here where you can park. However, if you go too deep in there, this turns into some loose sand. So keep that in mind as you're deciding where you want to go. You can go up here. That is just a path that goes to a dead end. There's another nice view of that lake. When we got here, there was a bus and there were a couple of vans and one tent camper out here. Since we've been here, most people come in for a night and leave the next day. We have had a couple day trippers come through and just use the lakes, which is cool. There have been some paddle boarders and some swimmers and a couple people trying to fish. Nobody caught anything. There's somebody car camping over here. Roll back around and we'll show you the bigger camping area. Not seeing too much wildlife down here, but on the path to get in here, I've seen quite a few little squirrels and plenty of birds. We did have some rain the other day, and the path here does have a few puddles still. Since we do have all this water around, if you do plan on visiting, make sure to bring your bug spray. That'll be pretty important. And as far as logistics go, we are just a couple of miles away from St. Ignace, and I actually made a trip into town a couple of days ago. We're only a few minutes north of the bridge getting into the Upper Peninsula. You can see we've got more lake access over here on the right. These lakes, I guess it's just one big lake, but it kind of snakes around. There's another tent camper over here. So this is the majority of where you want to go. We're coming up to a dead end up here. As far as cell phone service goes, I've got a couple of bars depending on where I'm at on my T-Mobile service, and Hillary's got a couple of bars on her Verizon. It's not great. We are using the Starlink while we're here, which is working just fine. You can see there's lots of open sky, so you're going to have no problem with solar. You're going to have no problem with Starlink. Beautiful lake. Well, like I said, you do want to bring your bug spray. You can't beat the deep. There are a couple really nice spots for getting in to swim, and it's pretty good spots where you can try fishing, but you might have the same luck we had, which is none. at the water real quick. And you can park right up next to the water. Like here's me, here's the water. So yeah, this has been a awfully nice spot for the last week or so that we've been here. So just a couple other things. The road to get in here is gravel, and it's almost 3 miles of gravel before you get to this dirt road that we're on. And all your stuff is gonna get dusty coming down that. We were pretty surprised at how dirty our stuff that was on the outside of the bus got getting down into this space. And not the smoothest road, but it's totally passable even in a bus, and ample space. Like I said, it's about 3 miles of that gravel road to get to the paved road, and then to get to a grocery store, it's probably another maybe 3 miles to get into St. Ignace. And they have basically everything there. They've got Napa, they've got gas stations, they've got a grocery store, pretty much everything that you need. What they don't have here that would be nice is a more official way of getting rid of your garbage. Plan on packing your trash out when you leave. And I haven't found a spot to get water yet. We're actually going to our next stop before we fill up next. So there you go. Anyways, this has been the Castle Rock Ponds, and my name's Josh with the Wander Lounge Bus. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Consider subscribing to the channel. We'll be doing more of these as we go around, and hope to see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.